Hey guys, it's a pretty sad night. Unfortunately, we've lost a lot of the footage that we shot in Disney Springs and some other days as well. Patricia was trying to edit and, unintentionally just some of the files got deleted and we tried recovering them, but we weren't able to, and so we're just here.
I'm so sad.
Okay, maybe. It was a really nice vlog too.
It's so good. I just love my memories. I get sad when they delete because I worked so hard. The vlog was like an hour.
Yeah, that was a pretty long video, and it was a very particular video that we kind of can't really remake unless we go back and like literally do everything again, but it's not the point.
No, and I'm just so sad. Like, I'll get over it. It's not the end of the world. But I'm just so emotional about stupid things.
No, it's not stupid, baby. This is something that we're doing for the people, for yourself. You do it for yourself. For us to keep all these memories, and you work very hard. But like I told her, sometimes I guess the pain that comes from these moments kind of just teach us to kind of do things a little bit differently and whatever. But it really fucking sucks. So fortunately that's the video you guys won't be able to see when we went to Disney Springs.
Oh my god. And I don't know what happened to the rest of the footage when we fed the flamingos and the lemurs. There were times where they were on our heads. I don't know what happened to that footage either.
But do you have some of it at least?
No, I have none of it. It's all gone.
Even if did you go through the recovered ones?
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
I don't know what the heck.
Well, at least you got some on your phone, no? At least a little bit?
Just very little.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We got to do the experience at least, even though we may not have recorded it.
I'm grateful nonetheless.
I know.
It was so awesome.
No, they were just really cool experiences that we specifically were looking forward to sharing with you guys, I'm sorry, baby.
It's not your fault.
No, but I'm sorry that happened.
I just moved too quickly. And I've overlooked a lot of things. And the only person to blame is me. Shit.
It's okay, baby. Lesson learned. I'm not upset.
I'm upset at myself.
Yeah. I've been in this scenario too, I used to do video work and stuff, and it's very annoying when you, especially for scenarios that you kind of can't replicate, that it's just like one and done. And that's why a lot of like movie sets and like professional work, whatever, they have like 3 cameras shooting the same thing.
Yeah, because like if one stops working,
God forbid
the other
one stops
working.
Yeah. And obviously we're not there right now, but it's like, it's just annoying that you delete something by accident and like you can never get it back.
And I hate this. I hate this camera so much, so much. I hate this camera. When I go back to Toronto, I'm buying a different camera because the fact that I don't know if anybody out there is familiar with the Sony ZV-1 Mark II or whatever the hell it's called, but the button beside the power button
yeah,
switches so like, let's say if you're going to turn on the camera and you make a mistake and you push the other button beside the on button and then you turn the camera on, that what you just did switched it to a different setting, and now you think that you're recording in the setting that you're supposed to be, but you're actually recording in slow motion, and slow motion doesn't have audio.
It's slow motion.
It's not like you can recover the video because it has audio. There's literally no audio. Like, it just records slow motion. Like, there's no way to turn it off. There's no way to...
Yeah, it's a button that's like right next to the record button, and it switches to a different format. And if you don't catch it, like, if you gotta record very quickly, you gotta be so mindful of which button you're pressing, because if you don't catch it,
you can't tell. Like, you can't tell,
and you can't undo it. Like, like once it's slow motion, it stays in slow motion. So
and I'm not like
a lot of times
mindful.
It's happened to us.
Yeah, I'm not.
No, even me.
I'm not mindful, and I'm
it's
not.
happened to me a few times.
I'm trying to like really remember. Like, okay, let me take a step back again. But it's like, I just want to turn the camera on and go. I don't want to have to think about certain things. Sometimes I wish I could just turn it on and go. I need a camera that doesn't have this stupid setting easily accessible, because it's just so, it's tiring to you do all this work.
You shouldn't be able to make, like, have a slow motion, like, a slow motion is not something you need all the time.
I would never want to record in slow motion anyways.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. I mean, I'm gonna look into online to see if there really isn't a way to convert, but I don't think there is.
I'm so annoyed. And then, like, my mic is acting up, and that's just because I treat my camera horribly. I forget that I leave it on the table here, and then we start driving, and then Gustavo makes a left turn or a right turn, and the camera goes in the opposite direction, and it hits the floor. And like my mom used to say, every time you drop something inside the body loosens. So.
Well, to some extent, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but it just comes down to just me, like, just being better in a lot of ways, so.
Be more mindful.
I know. I'm so upset.
Yeah, I know, man.
Guys, we had such a blast, and that vlog definitely, those parts of the vlog definitely showcased that. And it would have been awesome for you guys to be a part of that with us. So, I'm really sorry about that. I'm so disappointed.
Oh, man.
I'm so disappointed.
It's okay, baby. We're gonna make some more memories. Yeah, I know. And it's just also just like how much content there was. It's not like it was just a quick thing.
It was hours.
It was a lot of content. I know, baby. I know.
I don't know. I feel so childish for crying about this.
No, because it's the principle, baby. It's not about what it's for or what was recorded. It's about the idea that, you put in so much time and work and effort into recording all this stuff.
Yeah.
But like you said, you know exactly what went wrong. You know how to fix it, right? You know how to do better now.
Yeah, I do.
She just got a little too excited, and she needed to make some space in the laptop.
I was rushing because we had to make another video.
So she was trying to clear space, and then she deleted some stuff, and then not realizing the stuff she really deleted was the stuff she was editing.
all the important parts.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But that's why, guys, if you're somebody who records content and stuff, have like an external drive. And always export to the external drive first, and then onto your laptop. Because if, God forbid, something happens during your editing and whatever, that's like what the external drive is for. It's very important. I've made mistakes like this too. I've deleted stuff that I needed to use, and then I can't go back and get it, and then I'm fucked. Like, that's it. So, we've all had to learn this lesson. But learn from our mistakes, you know.
Yeah, we have this Lacy, what is this called? What, Lacy P now?
Yeah,
It's an
Lacy.
external
Yeah.
hard drive. And so what? I'm assuming, like what you said.
Yeah,
I would record a video and then
So you connect the drive.
put.
Like you put the SD card from the camera in this, right? That connects to your MacBook if you have one, or
Your computer.
or the SD adapter that you use for your computer.
So this would go from. So from here, I would
You
go
put
from
it
here.
directly into Lacy first. Yes.
Okay.
All of it.
All of it.
So that way, what happens now is you do that, and then you can delete it from the SD card now.
Right.
You don't need to do it right away, but you can do that, and then right away you can unplug the SD card. Now from Lacy, you put it into your laptop, and then you go into CapCut or Premiere Pro or whatever program you use to edit your videos.
Question.
And then now, God forbid, it deletes off your laptop. You have it on Lacy, and then if you leave it on your SD card, you can do that until you finally edited everything. You're ready to post,
Yeah.
and then from then, now delete it off your SD card. And then Lacy, you'll probably just leave it because Lacy's like the Lacy hard drive. Like I think this one. Which one?
Yeah, this one.
This one has like careful. This one has like I think it has like 4 terabytes.
Yes.
Which is insane.
No, I think it's.
It's like 1,000 megabytes.
I think it's 5 or 6.
Or sorry, what am I saying?
Gigabytes.
1,000 gigabytes times 4. So
Correct. I picked the best. I tried to pick the best one.
yeah, I mean, mine only has like 2, and I have a crap load of videos on there, and I'm only halfway, like in terms of consumption of capacity. So as long as you get at least like 2 terabytes, that could last you like for a very long time before you have to even delete anything.
Oh my god.
Obviously, the more you have, the more you'll have to, the longer it'll take to go through it and delete it eventually in the future. But if you keep everything organized in folders, it's pretty easy. She recovered the files using the first program, but the problem is they were all corrupted. So even recovered, you can't use them like the way they are. We tried to use the VLC repair. That didn't work. Then I downloaded Stellar. It repaired them, but not fully. They're still like green and stuff, and like the sound is all static.
Yeah.
So we're kind of just calling it quits now. But if anybody out there knows anything like super pro that like nobody knows about, but you for some reason do, please reach out to us and let us know what we can do. We've already used ChatGPT to kind of figure it out. We've gone on Reddit, you know.
And even if you don't, it's
And-
okay because like
Yeah.
we're about to use our SD card now, so we're gonna override it tomorrow because we're gonna do something fun.
True.
So
I guess at this point
at this point we're
yeah.
kind of, but
But if you know of anything
It'd be
for future
great.
reference,
Yeah, it'd
let
be
us know.
great.
Drop it in the comments. Let us know how to kind of go about this stuff differently if I'm missing something.
yeah.
Because I'm pretty tech savvy, but you know, like tech is so complicated. Like you need to be a coder to really know how all this stuff works.
Yeah. I have another question for you.
Uh-huh.
So like how you said before, you said if I take the SD card and put it in this and then transfer it through the computer to the hard drive, can I edit in CapCut from the Lacy without having to transfer everything to the laptop?
Yeah, like you can.
Or could corruption happen again? Because
Well, that's the thing. It's
because
not recommended.
It's
because
not recommended. So
Yeah.
you have to transfer over.
yeah, it's like imagine it's like Lacy is like, how do I explain this and then make that make sense? It's like imagine you have a bridge. Okay, this is probably the best way to put it. You're building a building in an island, right?
On an island.
On an island.
Okay.
And like to transfer materials, you can either take the longer route, which is to build a bridge first so that you can drive trucks over,
Right.
or take the quicker route, which is just used to use boats. But in reality, it's like less efficient because God forbid the boat sinks now. God forbid like a wave comes around and dips over some of the product you're going to use.
Right.
So the boat is less reliable than the bridge because the bridge is much quicker. You can bring a lot more and it's like efficient.
Okay.
The boat still works, but it's like not as like smooth of a process. So like you're adding a layer, like in using the Lacy is like as if you're on a boat and you have to make sure the weather is good so that the boat won't tip over and like sink. You have to like so that
it's like
process
extra,
makes it more complicated.
Okay.
Like, so in the sense of like smoothness, it's gonna lag a little bit.
Gotcha.
It's gonna be a higher chance that there's corruption.
Okay.
And if it corrupts now on your lacy.
Fair.
So that's why it's a longer process to just transfer lacy and then your laptop. You're gonna have to wait a few, depending on how much content you have, of a couple hours even. But it's worth it because that way you won't have to worry about like something like this ever happening again.
Yeah.
Right?
Let me give you guys an idea of what I did. I put my SD card in here, and instead of because I try to do things very quickly.
Yeah.
Obviously, because I'm trying to be more efficient. So
which is part of the reason why she's a great content creator, because she moves very fast.
Maybe a little too
but
fast.
maybe for the reels do that, but maybe not for this.
Fair.
Yeah.
I put this in my laptop.
Mm-hmm.
I edited the entire video with this just being in my laptop.
With the videos from the SD card.
Yeah, I didn't.
She never even took it out of the SD card.
I didn't download them onto the laptop. Just with this being in my. And you've
always done it like this?
Correct.
That's crazy.
But here's the problem. Because we've been having so much fun, and the daily mundane activities, they actually take a little bit longer because we're in a van. Like our time's being consumed, that we didn't really like sit down at the end of our days to like edit video and like post video and whatever and do all that jazz. So we haven't really had a very good schedule when it comes to these things. So I've had back to back videos, and the storage was full on the camera. So like the storage being full on the camera, transferring everything over onto the laptop, while everything's exporting onto the laptop from here, some of the things that I was doing while I was still editing, something went wrong. Something went wrong because it was like too much happening at the same time. I was editing from the SD card while it was exporting. Like it was bad news. I overloaded the SD card and with a lot of things going on, and that's probably what happened as well.
But I thought you deleted them.
Yeah, it was half and half. It was definitely like half and half, and that's why there was a lot of corruption with everything, video. It was so bad. I can't even explain like how that would even happen, but that's the best way I can explain it.
So you like, as you were trying to like export stuff, you also started deleting other stuff.
Yeah, like in the mix,
like it was
because trying to make space for the new
all
stuff
the
coming
SD
in,
card.
and then like accidentally deleting what's coming in. It was a mess, and I wasn't paying attention, and.
Wow.
This is why they say, just like you said, take a deep breath and just take that extra second and just slow the F down. Slow the F down.
Yeah, because the thing is, she started getting frustrated because things weren't working out exactly how she wanted. Like all of us, right? We all get frustrated, but I've had to learn the hard way that in the middle of the process, even if you get frustrated, you have to somehow control that and just wait to the finish line. And then if it works or doesn't work, then you now you can unleash your emotion and like either get relieved that it worked out because you stay composed, or you get pissed that it didn't work out, but now you can get pissed because it's over.
Yeah, and you change your method and you learn from it.
Yeah, like in the middle of the process, you have to just take a deep breath and just stay focused on what you're doing, even though even if in your head you're like, oh, I already know I fucked up and it's done, but there's still like a couple things you want to try to see if it might work. Just take a deep breath, go and try those things, because then what's the point in halfway getting pissed and then you spend an hour pissed, you walk away, you get pissed and everything, you come back and you try this one thing and it works. Now you spent an hour of your life pissed off for no reason.
Oh,
I think that's what happens. You just kind of got a little overloaded.
So much.
And we've all been there, baby.
I know.
I'm
just so sad. I'm so sad because I feel as though, like you said, like the amount of work I put into this one was just like.
I know, you did.
It was gonna be a good one.
And guys, you don't even realize how much work Patricia puts in. Like, she's always telling me how she wants to do certain things a certain way, and she wants to make sure that we capture certain things. Like in Disney Springs, she wanted to go into specific stores specifically for the video to show you guys. And
because we weren't really gonna do anything. We were just gonna go in there and leave, because like it's very, I feel like Gustavo and I are very much the same in terms of we're such big personalities, and we're extroverts, and we love chatting with people and networking and whatever it may be. We love interacting with people. Did you just sniff that?
No, I just wanted to like see something.
But we love people. We love kids. We love everything. But there's like I feel like there's a cap to being around so many people. Like even if you're not interacting with them, like there's like just like
it was overwhelming.
There's like there's an overwhelmingness or like an anxiety that comes with like being in a space where there's just a crowd. Always people are moving, crying, screaming, dancing, singing. Oh,
someone
I'm on my
runs
phone.
into you.
Yeah, they bump you with their phone. Like there's just like it's so. What was the word you used?
Overwhelming.
Overstimulating.
Yeah.
There's so much going on. Like it's like holy. And we went on a Monday. We went on a Monday where it was chill. Like there wasn't as much. And we actually went to Disney Springs a couple days before. We went together. We went with some of his family.
I was gonna say
that was horrible. No offense. It wasn't your family's fault, but I'm saying the crowd was horrendous.
Oh no, it was so packed.
Horrendous.
So packed.
Disney Springs is
packed. You literally could not
It's
walk.
bumper to bumper.
Yeah.
It's bumper to bumper. Like you are smelling every smell of people's odors and freaking life. And
yeah, no, after that I came out with 1,000 family members. 'Cause that was way too intimate. You almost banged your head. Careful. That was way too intimate. I feel like I came out like brother, we share the same DNA.
No way.
Like there's no
You're
way.
so close to someone you could share the drink that they have in their hand.
Yeah.
Or eat some of the popcorn that they have.
Yeah. I think some guys kissed me by accident.
Yeah,
Like, it was crazy.
Yeah. It's so weird. Like you'll accidentally try to hold hands with your boyfriend and hold somebody else's hand by mistake.
Yeah, literally.
But
so wait, whose fucking hand did you hold?
No, I didn't hold anybody's hand. I was making a joke.
Yeah.
I'm not that. At least I'm mindful in that area. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll always look before I grab your hand.
You best be mindful.
Well, this was a very sad video to make, but
Yeah, but I figured talking about it might make you feel better. Just let it out.
It did make me feel better.
I love you, baby.
I love you. Thank you for your support and trying to help me with everything.
Of course.
It was very stressful for him too. I saw him getting frustrated.
Well, yeah, because for me, I'm a problem solver, and especially for the people that I love most. Like if I can't solve the problem for the people I love most, then for me it definitely gets very frustrating.
No,
if it's like for random things or strangers and whatever, I'll still care, but not as much, right? But it's when it comes to the people that you hold close, you really want to make sure that you try your best, and I really did.
And
I tried so many different things to figure it out, but
and I'm so grateful for you. Utterly grateful for you. You work as hard as I do when it really comes down to it. You know that, right? I hope you know that.
Well, in different areas.
I know.
But you
when it always comes down to
vlogging,
devouring something with chocolate and Oreo in it, count on you.
Oh, I'll succeed every time.
Count on you.
That I'll problem solve, no problem. There won't even be a problem.
Yeah, and he doesn't need anybody else to help him with that.
Single-handedly. If I could solve world hunger and
Oreos
and nuclear wars through Oreos and cookies and
God, we wouldn't need
ice cream.
We wouldn't need a president or a prime minister.
Yeah, I would just do it all myself.
Yeah. Well, Well, I love you. Thank you for doing this.
I love you.
I really, as soon as he turned on the camera and he started talking, I was like instantly bawling because I was just trying to already figure out how to mentally process the fact that I just lost a lot of footage, and a lot of footage, not just the one vlog of like 3 or 4.
And you know what though? I'm pretty sure I've seen other other vloggers post a video like this too.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen one.
I remember. I don't know who it was, but I remember watching one video of these vloggers, this couple who were very famous.
Really?
And they posted a video, same thing. I think they were both crying because they lost like so much footage.
It's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad.
I mean, I'm also very sad about it. It just takes a lot for me to cry.
Fair.
Well,
Oh.
thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, thank
this
you.
special edition of Cry With Us on a Tuesday.
Fucking hell. Oh. Well, I hope
there'll be plenty of more content to come, baby.
I know.
They're gonna love everything else that we have coming up ahead.
I know.
Our long drive back to Toronto.
Oh. Thumbs down for this video.
Can't wait to live in this camper van with a Grey Goose jacket.
It's okay.
Why do I keep calling it Grey Goose?
Oh, that's alcohol.
I'm an alcoholic or something.
With
Canada Goose.
Canada Goose.
Yeah, we're gonna sleep with a Canada Goose jacket in this van.
I have one.
Oh shit. Well, no, Arc'teryx hooked us up.
Yo, way better than Canada Goose.
They thought
way better than Canada
They
Goose.
thought it was gonna be for the mountains of Alberta, but it's actually just for our camper.
Yeah.
They should sponsor us.
They should sponsor us more because they already did.
No, because they only do like extreme sports, so we gotta.
Well,
I mean, listen, being with this woman is an extreme sport.
No, you know what we're gonna do? That's rude. First of all, second of all, you know what we should do? We're actually gonna transform our camper van into a half submarine, where the tires, when you drive up to the beach, they turn sideways and they turn like this so that we can drive on the water.
Yeah.
Extreme sports.
The Spy Kids sequel.
Yeah, no, that'd be lit.
Spy Goofs.
Spy Goofs.
That's us.
The Tasmanian submarine.
Yeah.
The Tasmarines.
Spy Marines. No. The Spy.
Mine was better.
Spy Manians.
No. Oh. That was a good one.
All right. Well, the battery's about to die.
Oh shit. Well, we love you guys. I promise this video will not get deleted.
I love you, baby.
Oh my god.
I'm happy to hear you're laughing about it already.
Well, thanks. It's because of you. With Oreos in it.
We love you guys. We'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.
It'll be a better one.
Yes.